Elizabeth. I'm a certified personal trainer and nutritionist. And today I have a Pilates ball, or mini ball, leg, booty, and ab workout. So the workout begins with a warm-up. We'll do the workout itself. Then we have cool-down stretches when we're done. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like to help to contribute, you can go to my channel page. In the About, there's a link for donations. Before we begin, I have an inspirational phrase to share with you. It says, "Through adversity, you learn your true strength." And I like this because I believe that difficult situations are the pain and labor that it takes to help us to grow. If you like analogies, and you've ever played video games, you can play the same level over and over and over again, and that'll help you to get better at that level, and maybe it will slightly help you with the next level. But what will really help you to beat the next level is to actually try and practice beating the next level. And so I believe that when we are tested, it's our opportunity to learn and grow. And it also helps us, after we've overcome it, to increase our own belief in ourselves. So with that being said, we'll get ready to do our workout. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the supplies you'll need is a mini ball or Pilates ball. But if you didn't have one, you can use a slightly deflated, like playground ball or a soccer ball if you have one. But these little tiny Pilates balls are relatively cheap. Like the one I'm using was $5, so hopefully you can get one. Now, the first part of our warm-up is a fold the feet pedal. And so you will fold down and pedal your feet. If you are not quite as flexible, you can do a down dog with a foot pedal. So we'll do that for 20. The next part of our warm-up is a variation of the windmill. And this one is going to focus a little bit more deeply into the stretches. And so first, a standard one, not the one that I'm talking about, but a modification, if it is suitable for you, is to stand like a big star and reach as low as you can on each side. The variation that I'm referring to would be to grab your knee and swing your arm. And this is going to focus more on stretching along the back and side of the abdominals, and you should feel a good stretch in your hamstrings. So alternate for 10. Now we're ready to start our actual workout. So the first thing we have is a half moon reach, and it's based off of the half moon for yoga. You're going to tilt to one side, reach for the ground if you can, and this is going to work your large muscles of your legs, or the type 1 muscles, and they're close to the bone. They're the biggest muscles, and they're good for injury prevention, endurance, and then we're also indirectly working the core because we're off balance. A little side lean there, you should maybe feel that in your abdominals. I do. And so another thing is, whenever you're working your balance, you're working your core or the intrinsic core, because those deep abdominal muscles have to brace your spine to protect it. So we're going to do this for 10 on each side. to the next part of our workout, which is going to be a leg curl pulse with the ball in the leg. And this is going to work the hamstring and the main part of the glute. So you're going to tuck your ball in your leg while balancing on one leg. There you go. And give little pulses for 10 on each side. Once you've done all 10, switch. Now on to our next exercise, which is going to be a can-can. So this is going to work the abdominals and the quads. You're going to hold the ball between your legs, lean back so you feel your abdominals bracing, and you're going to extend one leg at a time, alternating for 20. If you start to feel pain in your lower back, you need to sit up some. So let's begin. On to our next exercise, which is a variation of a one leg squat. And during this workout there will be two, and this one is going to be predominantly quad based, and the second one that we'll do later on is going to be hamstring primarily based. So you're going to place the ball in front of you, and you're going to place your heel on the ball. You're going to roll your leg away as you squat down and do a sort of like quarter bend for a one leg squat. So we're going to do that for 10 on each side. Once you've done all 10, switch legs, and also make sure that you're bearing your weight on the leg on the floor, and not the one that's extending. Your foot is just like lightly placed on the ball. Now we're on to our next exercise, which is for the abdominals, and it's a toe dip. So you're going to prop yourself up on your ball. It should be like on your butt or near your lower back. And you're going to recline, bring your legs up, and then alternate tapping them on the ground for 20. So let's begin. On to our last exercise, which is the hamstring dominant one leg curl. So, squat, but it has a leg curl because you're going to tuck the ball in your leg as you did earlier, and then do your one leg squat once you get your balance. There you go. And we're going to do that for a total of 8 on each side. to our cool down stretches. First thing we have is a cobra. It's going to stretch the abdominals and lower back. So you're going to get into a prone position. And lift your chest, or have your chest lifted. Next, we have an intense figure 4 stretch. So you're going to sit upright, cross your leg over your knee, and lean forward, and you should feel a good stretch on the outside of your hip. After a brief pause, switch. And that concludes our Pilates ball, ab, leg, and booty workout. I hope you enjoyed it. Please check out more of my other videos on YouTube under Wellness by Elizabeth, and like, subscribe, and share.